Hey guys, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well. I hope you've been having a great day. It's good to be back, and just want a big thank you to everybody that has subscribed, commented on songs, um, suggested music to listen to. I had to engage my brain then. It's a little bit late right now, and also those of you who've donated to buy me a coffee, I really appreciate that. And yeah, it's just good to be doing some reactions tonight. I've had a bit of a frustrating day today. I won't go into it, but I've mentioned it on another video anyway. So I really want to get into this reaction. This is a band that had an album in 1982 called Walls Have Ears, Ears Have Walls. And the band's name is Blanket of Secrecy. I think they were a new wave synth band. The track that I'm going to be listening to is called Say You Will. It was the first track on their album. The band consisted of Peter Marsh, Andy Howell, Roger Roger, and Phil McWalter. So the interesting, weird thing about this band was at the time when they came out, when they were trying to promote themselves, they were simply known as Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, and yeah, they're trying to be a little bit, I don't know what's the word, a little bit noir, a little bit unusual, mysterious. But yeah, then a little while later, their real names sort of came out as well. So, interesting thing about this band I read was that they had this album, then the band recorded the next album, and before the next album was ever released, they all split up. So I think that you could say they were like a one and maybe two album band, but didn't see the second album through to fruition, I guess. And yeah, oh, excuse me. So yeah, interesting. And this is an official video. Apparently, it was shown on MTV in 1982, which I think MTV started in the late 70s. So, but the 80s were the amazing time for music videos anyway. So I'm hoping that this is a good video. I have no idea what to expect, so I'm going to click play and see what happens. It's a really interesting guitar. Is that bass or?
I don't wanna feel this way. Another day is killing me. I don't wanna be the one you try to mess around. I could never see the reason in the way you looked at me. Maybe you're the one I want, so come on, 'cause I need you now. Say you will stay with me tonight, girl. You won't be sorry. Don't say you're gonna lose your love this way. I could never give you everything you ever wanted from me. Every time I try, I always get a kick in the face. I don't wanna feel that I could never do without you, girl. Oh, but tell me that you want to tell me you really care. Say you will stay with me tonight, girl. You won't be sorry. Please don't
So I'm waiting for this song to really take off, and I got a horrible feeling it won't. And you can sort of see why maybe that this track didn't, uh, or this album maybe didn't. I haven't listened to any of the other tracks on this album, but yeah, it's just a vibe I'm getting through this that they're trying very hard, but they haven't quite got that creative key to unlock maybe what they really want to achieve. And the vocals kind of good when it comes in with the soaring um the chorus, but yeah, I honestly, yeah, I don't know. This is one of those songs I don't know, because the problem with listening to something that came out in 1982, knowing for well of some of the monstrous hits that other bands had then, and the vibe that was trying to be created for that year by some of the more avant-garde bands of that time, Associates, Bow Wow Wow. You kind of have to look at these guys and thinking, where do you fit into um, the mood of music for that year? And I believe that this is a British band, so but they have more of an American sort of feel to their music. It's almost like synth rock, and yeah, I'm really not sure. I'd be really curious to see what markets they tried to crack with some of their songs. Um, but it's okay. I mean, if I was like driving along in America and I heard this on the radio in 82 or 83, I would say, yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. It's an easy listen, but the lyrics are a little bit sort of, uh, standard, um, angst, relationship angst. Um, um, and yeah, there's probably bands that did it a lot better, and maybe they used more different analogies in their songs that you can relate to, and you find more creative. But it's not a bad song. It's just that it's from 1982, which was an amazing year for music, both sides of the pond actually. That's very strange. I'm not sure what that sound effect is meant to portray. But it sounds like one of those, like, I don't know. It sounds like a little dog bark. I Yeah, I'm not buying into that. I really don't. Guitar's really good though. Okay, well that was a blanket of secrecy. Say you will. It was it was okay. I I didn't really kind of get too much more from watching a video of this, so I hope for that point it doesn't get blocked because I honestly feel that the video made it feel a little bit pretentious. Um, it was almost, I don't know, there was something about the video that it was almost like a bit of a send up of a new wave synth band. I didn't kind of really, if it wasn't for the video, I might have bought into that a little bit better. But the video really didn't give me anything new that, yeah, it didn't really tell me anything. So, um, I love the guitar in that. Interesting sound. Um, his voice was okay. I'm not sure what the hell was going on at the end. That was a little bit kind of odd. Um, if now this is the thing, you see, if I don't know how old they are in this video, but they all look about sort of 40. And I think if this had been a really, really young band, you could have bought into a bit of pretentiousness, and you could have bought into the funny vocal effect at the end, and you could have bought into the relationship angst. Um, but these are, as some people say, grown ass men, and they shouldn't be. Uh, it makes the lyrics a little less believable. Let's say that much. Um, yeah. So overall, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy not. So for once on his channel, not that impressed by this. I've heard some unusual 80s stuff from synth bands that have had more of an effect on me, and uh, but had I not watched the video, I would probably have a slightly higher opinion of this band. Unfortunately, that has been marred by actually seeing them, and I think sometimes it's better not to see the people who are making music. Yeah. So, not to put it down too much, it was of its time, and they were maybe trying to do something. I just were not sure what they were trying to do. Maybe I'm not even sure if they knew what they were trying to do, and perhaps because of a slightly look at me, aren't I cool with the shadows and stuff, maybe that was part of their downfall. So folks, let me know what you think about this song, and yeah, please join me in the comments. Really interesting to hear your thoughts on this one. Um, yeah, so until next time, have a great day tomorrow, and I'll speak to you later on in the week.